Walkways need
Welcome
patching
home,
up.
Sid.
Give me 50 good boards.
Gav told me the gentleman who visited earlier, the one with the loud voice, was your uncle. I didn't think there was a resemblance.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movements since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave, as did his men, slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. The Kingdom of Walud claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed? It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloed standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to... If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify... Indeed he is. Well, the people of the Hideaway must hear the news. The wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived... Consider it the price.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say?
I suppose we are.
Well, someone looks
Nothing escapes you, lady. It's true.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. What's that?
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that...
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is under a noose.
I'll try to live...
Back, are ya? Good bloody riddance. Mine included. Not saying for you, dear. Should last you a good while. Not my best work, but it'll do. Don't waste my time. You ain't got the stuff.
No.
Look, he's crying.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer. There shall be no lessons today, only
All right. Brilliant.
Finally.
It does.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to show.
Hippocrates. After Kuka fell, I need to know what he is.
Alas. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might...
But I saw him.
I don't doubt that... Alas, it seems To others, he reveals no.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with, but until I do...
Thank you. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Oh, I'm never drinking again.
I'm telling you, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh, what a relief.
You barely sat down since you came home.
Just spreading the word.
So, the professor's got a soft side, has she? Ah, but I can think of plenty of friends back at the not least of all Sid. Well, she's been going at it hammer and tongs down at that work.
Very well.
Come up with something soon.
All right, Clive?
I'm going to visit Sid.
Sorry, I've got to get this thermal displacement stack.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me, but the stack's a bit more involved, so thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind. I'll come and see my dad, though. Good old Clive. First things first, the stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then? Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
Well, I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Blackthorn.
Out with it.
It's for Mid.
This my last chance to say I'm otherwise engaged. Go on, then.
She said you would know.
Krieger's tick. Well, I don't know what the hell you'd want this, and I'll need it. Get Gavin-Otto in here, will you?
All right.
So Mid's roped us all in here again, and still, if that's what it takes to get to...
And,
Take a look at this. It's this plating. The usual sword grade steel won't work. We need something that can get very hot, That means an alloy, which is where you lot come in. I need materials. Now, there's a special kind of sand I'm after that you can only find. As for the rest of the stuff, my usual supply should have it in.
Well, one of us should probably give you an hand collecting the sand.
and the other can go and get...
Right then.
Well, make your minds up. You going? Which one of these?
Otto, you're with me.
All right, then. Where do we find this stock?
There's a river that runs through the southern reaches of the Velcroy. It's the black sand that washes up on his...
And I'm guessing you'll be needing... I'll head down there.
All right.
You two take care, eh? I wouldn't do that.
I'll head down to Dallimil, see about hiring us a wagon. Wait for me by the river.
The finest.
Take a sniff, good sir.
Go on, just like that.
What's the matter?
I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely...
I'll see what...
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off.
All right.
Where did all the men of the rock go?
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
You deserve a rest.
My blade yet hungers, and so do I. Come, let us feast on your flesh.
Your feasting days are over.
Thanks, boy.
Nice try.
I'll drink your blood! I'll snap you like a twig!
Too slow.
Give me thunder! Soiled stone!
Nice try.
Too slow.
I needed that.
Ready, girl?
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me.
It's certainly not a bake. Time was the sight of the fang used to cut.
I take it you missed.
I hated her. But she was all I knew. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. But now she's gone. She's never... What am I supposed...
Perhaps you could...
recapture it? You know, I have to get back to the...
Wait. Suppose he won't be needing an escort then.
Ah, though I worry you might have stoked the flames.
Master, it's ready.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome... True, my loaves collapse more often than... And look, inside. She's filled to bursting. Master, I have found...
Well, if it tastes up... not only is my... I don't know.
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll be transported.
My carpets have pride of place in castle.
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Otto? Otto.
Oh, I had a quick... Seems Blackthorn's the only one who thinks Smith is just lying here. Wait.
But unlike any of...
Well spotted.
So this is stardust. It just looks like black sand to me. That should be enough for now. Let's see how Otto's getting on.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Straight home now.
How much did you get?
Enough.
More than me. Put it all together.
Here, Clive.
Sid would be...
Of what?
Of you. The way you've carried on what he started. When we first met, I had you down as a spoilt little puppy who enjoyed nothing more than biting the hand that fed you. But 5 years on, you're the one doing the feeding. So thanks for proving me wrong.
You weren't wrong. But I changed. Thanks to Sid. And thanks to you. When I suggested taking on his name, you were the first to back me. And if you hadn't, no one else would have. I couldn't have done any of this without you, Otto.
Don't give over. You're making me blush. All I did was choose hope over despair. I gave you a chance, yes, but you're the one who took it. You took a rabble of homeless, hopeless outcasts and put them back on their feet. Gave them something worth fighting for, just like the old Sid did. About time I was heading back, I reckon. All this scrabbling about in the sand's taken its toll on the old pins.
I'll see you back at the hideaway then.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. But I'll make sure Blackthorn gets his...
Right. Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to...
Nice to get out and about for one. Let's do it again sometime, eh?
I'll make a start on putting this. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got...
Thank you, Blackthorn.
Suppose we'd better be...
Give us a shot.
He cracked the crystal too?
You're joking.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn started.
Excellent. One down.
So,
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be
salvage from the ruins. I thought that material was all but impossible.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broke. What's the name back there? I'll give you all detail.
What's her name?